everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, you read the title correctly. I'm gonna sit for the JLPT exam. So yeah, I decided to basically throw everything I said in this video for my goals for 2022 in the trash. Yeah, basically around Lunar New Year, basically, I decided to change everything because I felt that I was not really motivated and my goals were not really what I needed. So I'm really grateful that I decided to take the opportunity to do a step back from the first part of January, Michelle, December, Michelle, and really think about what I want to achieve for this year. And I have to say that unfortunately Korean is going to be the language that I study when I have time, so maybe I have 20 minutes spare in a day and okay, I can do some Korean. Just really chill. So I really do not have set goals for that language, unfortunately. But because I am really motivated to pass the JLPT N2. Yeah, I have to say that I'm pretty lucky because I have to study for the Japanese 2 exam that is required for my major, for my university. And the majority of the stuff that I already have to study for that exam are N2 based. And the test format of my exam is almost the same of JLPT 2. Grammar is basically almost the same. Vocabulary is almost the same, and I have a translation part, so reading and listening will be the skills that I have to train myself for the most, but it's not really a big deal because I have plenty of months ahead of me. And so the only thing is that I still do not know if I'm gonna really do the exam, unfortunately, because JLPT has been cancelled for almost 2 years here in Italy. And so we will have some news from the test center, which is my university, by the way. So we're gonna have some news about whether or not we will have the possibility to sit for the JLPT around May, June. So usually enrollment time, something like that. Anyway, right now I want to show you really briefly how I am organized right now for the JLPT, and I'm gonna show you the really minimal Notion template that I created. It's just a board, basically what I want to do in each month, and you will see that I have a really flexible schedule. And so I'm taking this prep with, I wouldn't say chill because I'm really excited, but yeah, it's a really chill approach to the JLPT exam. And meanwhile, I will show you the reason. So here I am. Right now, I'm showing you basically the JLPT prep timeline that I created here in Ocean. It's just a simple board actually, and yeah. I have just noticed actually that I use both English and Italian to write down the names of the months, but that's fine. I guess it's my it's me being basically bilingual. But yeah, oh fine, I'm gonna explain everything. So we're right now like mid-February, and I have already had some approach with the grammar, the kanji, and the vocabulary, and I'm using the Somatome books right now. So just for some context, yeah, I'm using the Somatome books. And I noticed that I have lots of difficulties with vocabulary. And yeah, you're saying correctly. I am revising N3 because I'm still lacking something, I think, for the N3, especially vocabulary and somehow grammar as well, because we haven't covered everything from N3 at university. So yeah, I think they're doing some I'm trying to reinforce my N3 skills, which is actually I think that is going to be really helpful in order to be ready for the latter part of the year, which I'm gonna study specifically for N2. And This first 20 days of JLPT prep were really helpful to understand how to approach the study for the JLPT. And luckily kanji, I don't have to learn that much because I basically learned them at uni, but I have lots of difficulties with vocabulary and grammar. So I decided that I'm going to create a routine in which I'm going to do 2 days in one for vocabulary, kanji, and grammar. And before the revision day, which is supposed to be the 7th, I'm going to have a day in which I revise everything, especially from vocab, words that I don't know from the kanji section, and create grammar notes. So to have like some sort of reference, and so that I can revise everything before the final day of that specific week. Maybe I can talk in another video about how the Stomatome books are structured, but you can just watch other content creators' videos about the Stomatome structure, but it's really cool and I like them. And if I don't understand something from the grammar, as the Stomatome explanations are really brief, I have lots of other resources. I can use internet, I can use other books that I have to understand better what is going on. So this is for February, and actually the vocab section is going to be basically okay, this is the word and I'm gonna import it into Memrise because I really like the spaced repetition method. It helps me so much with memorizing words and recognizing them over time. And using them is a little bit more difficult, but still really the best method for me at the moment. Then March, I'm going to do the exercises for the vocabulary. So I'm going to have this study and like trying to memorize them and understand how to use them in March. Then I'm going to focus also on reading and listening. April, I'm going to do a general revision with the 500問新日本語. I don't remember the name precisely, but I'm gonna put the picture somewhere on screen to make you understand which book I'm going to use for the revision. And the revision is going to be mainly about vocab, kanji, and grammar, so that I will be really strong. And then I'm going to do 3 mock tests from another book that I'm going to leave here probably. And in April, I'm going to do a mock test in May 1 and in June I'm going to 1. As you can see, I don't have that much of a big plan for these 3 months because I have the majority of the exams at university over here, but also because I want to stay flexible, because if I don't not manage to complete everything within these months, I have plenty of time to actually be able to do everything and to not overwhelm myself too much. And consider that around this time, so late May, I'm going to sit for the Japanese 2 exam on my university, which covers a lot of the things that are over here. No, actually, the is supposed to be here. But by the way, yeah. So the majority of the things that I'm going to do over here have already been somehow done throughout this month that I have to prepare for the exam. So as you can see, the same pattern goes for the latter part of the year. So July, August, September, October, and November. December is not here because, of course, I have the exam on the 4th, so I didn't even count that. And July, basically, same. Kanji, grammar, and memorize for the vocab. August, doing the exercises for the vocab, listening and reading. And then, again, mock test and general revision. And again, usually around November, I think I have to complete everything. So if my schedule moves a little bit forward, I think that I will still be able to complete all the study things in October, and November is going to be a month for a lot of practice for the test. And I'm going to take this mock test in a real simulation. So I'm going to time track myself and take do also the breaks they're supposed to be done at the JLPT exam. So this mock tests are like real simulations, not just mock tests that I can do freely. I really want to test myself also for the fact that yeah, the JLPT exam is going to be tough, for sure. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Nothing really that fancy, to be honest. So guys, thank you so much for sticking here with me. To be honest, I really wish that I can pass the N2 level. I'm pretty optimistic, and I think that when I will solve basically my insecurities with the vocab part and understand how I can effectively memorize as much vocabulary as I can, I will definitely feel even more confident with the hopefully good result from the exam that I'm going to take. I still have plenty of time ahead of me, and I think that my program is pretty nice because it allows me to even spread the time that I need, because it allows me to take it chill, because I know I have to write a dissertation. I had 3 exams left, so it's going to be a very hectic year for me, but I think that JLPT was the booster in motivation that I needed to actually keep sticking with Japanese and not lose my mind with any other distractions. I'm sorry, Korean, I know you're watching me. I'm talking to my books. But yeah, I think that I want to be able to get the JLPT N2 in order to also maybe unlock some opportunities after graduation, because I will graduate in October, and maybe JLPT, the N2 exam, may help me with better career opportunities. So this is also the reason that why I'm doing this right now specifically. And yeah, that's it. And guys, if you're going to take JLPT, please share which level you're aiming for in the comment section, because I would be really happy to know if I have some companions in this journey for the JLPT 2022, and also add when you're going to do it. So maybe July or December, or maybe other days if you're in Japan. So yeah, please discuss about the JLPT in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye!